the north of England, a region known for its grit, its industrial heart, and its resilient people. But hidden amongst the terraced houses and cobbled streets, a darkness was brewing. In the town of Bolton resided Hugh Nelson, a man whose life would become synonymous with a chilling new era of crime. He was an enigma, a recluse who shunned the limelight. Neighbors knew little, spoke even less. Nelson was a digital native, fluent in the language of ones and zeros. He possessed a rare talent, a mastery of three-dimensional design and artificial intelligence. His skills were sought after, his work admired in online forums and digital art communities. He was a phantom, a whisper in the vast expanse of the internet, but his anonymity would be short-lived. Nelson's early work hinted at nothing sinister. He designed logos, crafted three-dimensional models for video games, even dabbled in virtual reality experiences. His clients were scattered across the globe, drawn to his talent and competitive prices. He communicated through emails, his true identity always veiled. He was a ghost in the machine, leaving no trace but his digital fingerprints. Little did anyone suspect the darkness that lurked behind the screen. The man who could create beauty with the click of a mouse harbored a secret, a twisted fascination that would have devastating consequences. The world would come to know Hugh Nelson not for his art, but for his crimes. His arrest sent shockwaves through the digital art community. Those who had admired his work were left in disbelief. The trial revealed the extent of his dark activities. Nelson was found guilty of multiple cybercrimes. He was sentenced to a lengthy prison term, his talents now confined to a cell. The reclusive artist of Bolton, once a creator of digital wonders, had become a cautionary tale. The town of Bolton returned to its quiet existence, the memory of Nelson's deeds lingering in the shadows. The north of England, a place of resilience and strength, had seen the rise and fall of a digital phantom, and so the story of Hugh Nelson, the reclusive artist of Bolton, came to a close. Hugh Nelson's talent was undeniable. From the moment he first laid his hands on a keyboard, it was clear that he was destined for greatness in the digital realm. From a young age, he displayed a preternatural ability to navigate the digital world. While other children were playing with toys, Nelson was engrossed in the intricacies of computer systems, exploring their depths with an insatiable curiosity. Computers were his playground, their complex languages his native tongue. He would spend hours deciphering code, understanding the logic behind every command, and creating his own programs. He excelled in school, but his brilliance was often overshadowed by his introverted nature. Teachers recognized his potential, but his quiet demeanor made it difficult for him to connect with his classmates. He was a solitary child, preferring the company of machines to that of his peers. While others socialized and played outside, Nelson found solace in the glow of his computer screen. He found solace in video games, losing himself in their virtual worlds. These games were more than just entertainment. They were a way for him to escape the mundane realities of everyday life and immerse himself in a universe where he had control. It was here, in the digital realm, that he truly blossomed. The virtual world became his sanctuary, a place where he could express his creativity and push the boundaries of what was possible. He taught himself to code, to design, to manipulate the very fabric of the digital landscape. Through countless hours of practice, he mastered various programming languages and design tools, turning his ideas into reality. By his late teens, Nelson had established himself as a force to be reckoned with in the online world. His skills were unparalleled, and his reputation as a digital prodigy spread far and wide. He frequented forums dedicated to three-dimensional design and artificial intelligence, his contributions garnering respect and admiration from his peers. These online communities became his second home, a place where he could share his knowledge and learn from others. He was a self-taught prodigy, his skills honed through countless hours of practice and experimentation. Every challenge he faced was an opportunity to learn and grow, and he never shied away from pushing the limits of his abilities. But Nelson craved more than just the admiration of his online peers. He yearned for a way to turn his passion into a sustainable career, to make a living doing what he loved. He saw the potential for financial gain, a way to monetize his talent and escape the confines of his humdrum existence. The digital world offered endless opportunities, and Nelson was determined to seize them. He began taking on freelance work, designing logos, creating three-dimensional models, and developing virtual reality experiences for clients around the world. Each project was a new challenge, a chance to showcase his skills and build his portfolio. He was a one-man operation, a digital freelancer operating in the shadows of the internet. His work ethic was unmatched, often working late into the night to meet deadlines and exceed client expectations. Nelson's journey was just beginning, and the digital world was his oyster. The internet, a double-edged sword, a tool for connection, for knowledge, for progress. It has revolutionized the way we communicate, learn, and share information. From social media platforms to educational resources, the internet has become an integral part of our daily lives, but also a breeding ground for darkness, a haven for those who seek to exploit and abuse. Hidden in the shadows of the web are dark corners where illicit activities thrive, shielded by the anonymity the internet provides. It was in this shadowy underbelly of the web that Hugh Nelson's talents took a sinister turn. Nelson, a brilliant programmer and AI specialist, had always been fascinated by the potential of artificial intelligence. His mastery of artificial intelligence, once a source of pride and income, became a tool for depravity. He had built a reputation for creating sophisticated AI systems that could perform tasks with remarkable precision. He stumbled upon a hidden corner of the internet, a place where pedophiles traded in their vile wares. This dark network was a marketplace for the most abhorrent content imaginable, a place where the innocent were exploited for the gratification of the depraved. The images he saw sickened him, yet a morbid curiosity took hold. Despite his initial revulsion, he found himself drawn deeper into this world, unable to look away from the horrors unfolding on his screen. Nelson, the master creator, saw an opportunity. He realized that his skills could be used to create something even more disturbing than what he had found. He could use his skills to craft images that were indistinguishable from reality. With the power of AI, he could generate images that looked so real, they could easily be mistaken for actual photographs. Children, frozen in time, their innocence stolen, their pain digitally rendered with chilling accuracy. These images were not just pictures, they were digital representations of suffering, created with a level of detail that was both impressive and horrifying. The line between fantasy and reality blurred, the digital and the real merging in a horrifying spectacle. Nelson's creations were so lifelike that it became difficult to distinguish between what was real and what was artificially generated. His first attempts were crude, amateurish. The images lacked the polish and realism he was aiming for, but they were a starting point. But he was a quick study, learning from his mistakes, refining his techniques. He spent countless hours perfecting his craft, driven by a dark obsession to create the most realistic images possible. He scoured the web for images of real children, using them as templates for his twisted creations. Each new image he found provided him with more material to work with, allowing him to improve the realism of his digital horrors. He experimented with different artificial intelligence algorithms, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. Nelson's work became more sophisticated, his images more lifelike as he continued to refine his techniques and explore the dark potential of AI. The more he delved into this world, the more he lost touch with his humanity. His creations became a reflection of his own descent into darkness, a testament to the corrupting power of the internet and the dangerous potential of artificial intelligence. Nelson's story is a cautionary tale, a reminder of the thin line between innovation and exploitation. It serves as a stark warning of the dangers that lurk in the shadows of the digital world and the responsibility that comes with wielding the power of technology. As we continue to advance in the field of artificial intelligence, we must remain vigilant. The same technology that has the power to transform our world for the better also has the potential to be used for unspeakable evil. It is up to us to ensure that the tools we create are used responsibly, and that we do not allow the darkness to overshadow the light. Word spread like wildfire through the darkest recesses of the internet. A new artist had emerged, one who could create custom-made images and animations of unimaginable depravity. Hugh Nelson, once a freelancer seeking legitimate work, was now a sought-after commodity in the world of online child exploitation. He operated with chilling efficiency. Communication was conducted through encrypted channels, payments made in untraceable cryptocurrency. His clients, a global network of predators, sent him their specific requests: age, gender, ethnicity, acts of abuse. No request was too taboo, too vile. Nelson's animations were more than just static images. They were short, looping videos, depicting children engaged in horrific acts of sexual abuse. The realism was staggering, the movements fluid, the pain in the children's eyes all too real. He had crossed a line, venturing into a realm of depravity that defied comprehension. The money flowed in, fueling his addiction to the dark side. He lived a double life, the reclusive artist by day, the digital peddler by night. His crimes remained hidden in plain sight, concealed within the vastness of the internet.